Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Tarot Tuesday Tarot. Hey witch, what's up? It is 8:41 p.m. and it's Tuesday, so not all is lost. Sometimes you just gotta let the day kind of like ease into what it is. And sometimes you need to just like sulk around for the first half, like literally until 3, and just be ironing fabric and, piddling around, and then finally take a shower and be like rejuvenated then. So you go to Aldi's and you buy some salmon, and oh my God, it was so good. So now that like I've gotten through whatever I had to get through today, and here we are, ready to pull some tarot cards again. Already. So it's time's cruising for sure, and it's Sagittarius season. So that's what spread we're going to do today from Readings with Gem. You can find her on Instagram at Readings with Gem, Sagittarius season tarot spread. And it is a 4-card spread. So if you would like to grab your deck, we'll get them shuffled. I didn't even get the Herb Crafters Tarot out of the box yet. We're gonna pull 4 cards. So here is what we're gonna ask for the Sagittarius season tarot spread. Number 1, what should I be focusing on? Number 2, how will this focus launch me forward? How will this focus launch me forward? Number 3, what part of my life is expanding? And 4, how can I have more fun? I have had a lot of fun today. My son and I shot the Nerf guns at these little wooden gnomes. And that's like our favorite thing to do. And then I danced in the kitchen. And yeah, I had fun going to the grocery store and talking to people. Like, I really do love living in town. I have a lot of fun with it. And, I'm getting the deck out. The Lover's card is on the bottom. Let's shuffle that in. Oh, look, we've already pulled our 4th card. How can I have more fun? I'm a fun girl, so I'm just going to have fun all the time. So what did you think of chickweed yesterday? Was that fun at all? We should do our affirmations here. Was it fun at all yesterday? I can't even hardly, yesterday seems so long ago, but last Tuesday, I feel like we just did tarot, but thinking about hanging out with chickweed, I didn't do my gratitude journal last night. I didn't. After all that talk about it, I still didn't do it. Sometimes it's just so hard it's like a hard restart. Yeah, like getting back into something. So hopefully tonight I won't suck, and I will do it. But if I do suck, it's not going to be any surprise to me, because I'm sucking in other areas of my life. So I like this spread because it was general. What should I be focusing on? I'm just curious. And then maybe a little encouragement, what's the incentive or motivation to even focus on anything? Because I'm kind of digging just being unfocused all the time. So I'm curious what the cards say and what part of my life is expanding. I mean, it just was general enough. I looked at 20 spreads, and I just was none of them really sparked my interest, or I was there was some that I was I don't fucking want to talk about that or ask about that. There was a few of those. And then whenever I saw the 4th one that said how can I have more fun? You know it, girl. I was heck yeah. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our sweet little herb of the week, chickweed, and I offer them all to you. I move energy with my mind. I strengthen my self-confidence. I give gratitude for all that I have in this now moment. I release heavy memories and start fresh. I appreciate the little things. I offer grace and compassion for the inner wisdom I have received. I move energy with my mind. I strengthen my self-confidence. I give gratitude for all that I have in this now moment. I release heavy memories and start fresh. I appreciate the little things. I offer grace and compassion for the inner wisdom I have received. And so it is. And so, yeah, like yesterday with Chickweed, we did release heavy memories to start fresh. Or we at least were thinking about starting fresh, having tolerance. It wasn't the most fun things to think about doing in your body. So yeah, today it's time for tarot cards. I'm definitely open to that fourth card. All right, so Herb Crafters Tarot, my steady Freddy here. What are you shuffling? Okay. I am working with some other tarot decks off and on, the Herbal Tarot, of course, but I think it's called the Impressionist Tarot. I really like that one. And then the Intuitive Night Goddess is the one I have on my bed. I like that one a lot too. And yeah, I guess that's the ones I'm working with right now. All right. But yeah, Herb Crafters Tarot has got worked with the most. This was the deck, the Herbal Tarot was the deck that I was changed me from only being an oracle card reader to also tarot, because it had herbs in it. And then the Herb Crafters Tarot comes along and I was like, well, I got to get you too. And this thing has just been such a gem here at Ho. So shout out to the ladies that put it together, Letitia Guthrie and Joanna Powell Colbert. We love you. All right. Sagittarius season. How do you feel about Sag? I have had the most difficulties with Sagittarians in my life, and if a man comes along and says that he's a Sagittarius, I will not even. I would never date a Sagittarius man or woman. No way, Jose. All right, so if you're a Sagittarius, okay. Do you have any star signs like that you have had so much experience, you're just baby, it's gonna be interesting. All right, so anyways, Sagittarius season. I'm gonna shuffle it one more time. I just feel like goddamn, please don't pull the chrysote bush. Okay, what should I be focusing on? My deck's pulling a card. What should I be focusing on? What should I be focusing on? Yeah, the focus is hard. That's kind of also why I picked this card, because, yeah, see, I don't even know. My focus is all over the freaking place. So I almost went with a clarity spread. Has it ever taken me that long to pull a card? Okay, what should I be focusing on? We've got Elder, the Four of Fire. So right away it's telling me Divine Mother. We've got Mother Mary in the card. Work on your magic. Work on your crafting. Oh, and there's this cozy, cast iron, wood burner. I just love those. I mean, they seem dangerous, but I also love them. I think it's a good idea to have a sustainable heat source so you're not dependent on the gas company, but I don't have that. But there's a pillow on this chair, rocking chair, with Mother Mary and on it applique. So on the table, it's messy. It is so freaking messy. There's elderberries everywhere. There's red string and wands, the elder wand, thinking Harry Potter. There's a couple spilt canisters with beads and feathers and berries and a threaded needle and some chili peppers. and just bottles everywhere, and elder leaves, and just it's pretty happening on this table. So the Four of Fire, I drop the book here. Yeah, I'm a little scattered. I'm not gonna play like I'm not, like, which is why, like, it sort of suited me and soothed me, and just to focus on fabric and ironing, and yeah, like, I really took it slow for half the day, and I think, like, that was probably good. Now, Four of Fire is Elder Sambucus Nigra, and she says, what should you be focusing on? So her answer is make a little magic, stir up a special ceremony, holy helpers guide you and lend you power, honor the beings who guard the liminal places. So I really love that Mother Mary's here, because it says holy helpers guide you and lend you power. I mean, one of the most challenging things right now is mothering for me. And it's like a lack of, because I don't know, are you familiar with narcissists who alienate their children and turn them against the other parent? Well, being at the other side of that and feeling like almost like a loss of my sweet, innocent children. Do you know what I mean? I really have had to tap into a great well of unconditional love and loving, and keep loving, and just always focusing on love, even when it's not being returned at all. I feel like there's a great lesson in this experience for me. And yeah, it is just to, like, stay in love regardless. So I love that Mother Mary's here. Now, they're crafting a wand. And I just want to go off on a little tangent. So you know how yesterday I told you about Archangel Raphael, like, give him permission to work with you at night? That is from a lady who channels Archangel Raphael named Kelly. God, I cannot remember her freaking last name. But anyways, I follow her on YouTube, and she, like, randomly, and I guess I haven't followed her that. I just recently found her. And one of these episodes that she did where she channels, she showed at the beginning, she just briefly showed how some lady had made her a wand, and it was badass. It was thick, and had like strings and maybe beads and crystals. I don't know. It was pretty elaborate. It was just like real brief, and she was kind of just like, sort of just was like, yeah, you might want to get one, like, you might gonna need it this year or something. And I was like, all right. So this is kind of funny that I am connecting with her, you know, message of letting Archangel Raphael work with me at night and take me to Telos and work with me there with some new guides. And then this wand made me think of her again. So a little confirmation for me to go ahead and do that. Yeah, crafting a wand. This wand is like just, you know, right now it's just the stick and the red string. A wand is being crafted on a table brimming with activity. Potions, plants, and yarn are scattered about. Berries spill out of a wooden bowl. A fire glows inside a wood stove, and an embroidered pillow of Guadalupe rests on a rocking chair draped in silk scarves. The room is cozy and full of light. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what should I be focusing on? Creating a safe space to make a little magic. Elder provides protection from stormy weather to small creatures and tender plants. It is a striking hedgerow plant steeped in mystical lore. And Elder is coming in to say, invoke the aid of holy helpers. like the crone who lives within the elder tree, guarding the portal between the land of the living and the realm of the dead. Ooh, she appears in the frothy white blossoms of summer and the dark berries of fall. So what should I be focusing on? Practice magical arts and move between the worlds. Yep, and that's what I'll be doing at night initially, and then it's a 30-day, like, do this for 30 days. So it's kind of interesting to think, like, how, you know, you can open yourselves up when you do practice and give permission and, you know, work on your magic literally for 30 days. But also, I feel like the fact that there's actual wand, it's like, and practically bring magic into your everyday life. Honor the old ones is also a message here. Elderberry syrup is a sweet remedy that heals a body weakened by invaders. Build a foundation that will sustain your work so you can create the life you desire. So yeah, definitely taking care of ourselves. And oh, why'd that make me yawn? That was weird. Like, I was pretty pumped, but then all of a sudden it's like taking care of yourselves. I think I kind of do know the message though. Like, sometimes when you yawn, it's because, you know, you should make sure you're deep breathing without smoke and, you know, getting lots of oxygen in your lungs. So anyways, that answers a question. What should I be focusing on? Making a little magic is apparently what I should be focusing on, and connecting with the holy helpers and listening for guidance, maybe literally crafting a wand of power. The creative process of making magical tools is transformative. But also, you know, it's like, make sure I do keep my space exactly the way I need it to be for me to do my work. And when I said, like, my work, I felt like being, you know, I think getting an outside of the house job is my work, right? Getting a paycheck is my work. But actually, I have other work. My real work. My real work is my magic. My real work is coming here and working with energy. And yeah, I still obviously need to get a job, but let us not confuse what a job is and what work is. All right, so how will this focus launch me forward? So I start really embracing magic. I actually was just thinking now, I have this book on the shelf called Witch in the Boardroom. And so maybe I should dive into that a little bit, like, and get myself lined up energetically with a job, a real job, like, you know, one that is not embarrassing. Like, not that anyone should be embarrassed of their job, but like, when I go to Aldi's, I think, I don't want to fucking work here. I like to shop here. When I go to Walmart, like, I want to get in and get out. I don't want to be there for 8 hours, you know? Like, I don't want to have to work at a gas station, but like, I might have to, so I might have to, like, I would like to work at a job, like, in an office or doing something, like, beneficial for the community, or, you know, but, like, Sheetz' pays, like, $15 an hour, so I might just have to, like, I was gonna say suck a dick and just deal with it and go get whatever. But it's sort of hard, like, when I have these other jobs, like, kind of in the works, but, like, it's just, what is the fucking holdup? And so maybe this focus could help launch me forward into that, like, get more into working with my mind and magic and my focus and my intentions and clear even more energy. And then hopefully that'll help. But I'm going to ask the cards now, and so are you if you're pulling. Second question is, how will this focus launch me forward? So working with Mother Mary or Guadalupe, whatever, divine mother energy can come in lots of different forms. Whoa! That was so frigging awesome. It, like, jumped out, hovered for, like, a split second, like it reached the top of the jump, and I could, like, just see it, like, being, like, slow motion for a split second. then it like kind of flipped and landed completely on its side. Like it's horizontal. You can't tell if it's not like reversed or nothing. Like it's just laying on its side. So I'm going to honor it. I don't know, I guess, however the fuck it is. And there it is. Cinnamon. 7 of fire. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, Cinnamon? We just worked with Cinnamon last week, right? Was that like just last week? Yeah, that was just last week. But that was so impressive. Like really amazing. Whoa. And it's a 7 of fire. Can you remember anything? Can you remember anything from the 7 of fire? It was just last week. I'm quizzing you. I don't even want to try to remember. My brain is super empty. All right, 7 of fire is going to answer the question, how will this focus launch me forward? Cinnamon says, answer the call of the ancients. So it's like, that's what Elder said too, like, how did it say it? They're like, honor the old ones? Or how did it exactly say it? Honor the old ones. Yeah. So, and Cinnamon is saying, yeah, answer the call of the ancients. So I'm going to honor the old ones, the ancient ones, my holy guides or whatever. Then they're going to call me and I need to answer it. So I'm going to reach out to them through magic, and then I need to be able to receive the call, receive the messages, seek vision from ancestors. And also, how will this focus launch me forward? Take a stand for your whole authentic self. Whoa. All right, so how else will this new focus, I guess I'm going to have some new focus, you guys. It's going to be great. How else can it launch me forward? Stand up for who you are. Claim your sovereign path. Claim your sovereign path, and your foremothers will give you direction. So that's what Mother Mary is helping me with, the Divine Mother. So it's not just the physical being that was Mary. That energy is Divine Mother Goddess energy. And that energy is what we need to try as much as we can to embody. And I'm getting daily practice. I truly am. And the more I can just not judge situations and not take offense and just literally still love, love, love. You know, that is me stepping into my whole authentic self, because love is who we are, love is what we are, and love is what we are here to do. Wow. So anyways, how will this focus launch me forward? It's going to help me be stronger, be warmer, deepening my connection to divine beings, deepening my connection to Divine Mother. Yeah. Yes, and what's so interesting is a couple of times this week, I really felt like everyone's mother. Not like in a weird way. Like, I'm just saying, like, sometimes when I look at children, I love them like just like as a expansive mother energy. And like sometimes like little kids will call me mama, like without really needing to, you know? And it's so adorable. It's so sweet. But like even more than that, it's like you just start to give out that love to everyone. I know this is way different than JB, but this aspect also exists inside of me. So wouldn't it be nice to, when I finally like get through this inner work that I'm doing here at Ho, wrap up this experience really in my heart space. Goals, total goals. All right, so I want to just roll right into the third card. What part of my life is expanding? So yeah, what part of my life is expanding? Like tapping into Divine Mother energy, which I am like seriously like so impressed with this message. Oh, God. What part of my life is expanding? I got the Hermit. So does that mean like I'm going to be less of a hermit or more of a hermit? I really can love everyone better when I'm not around them. All right, let's see what Usnia says. Usnia, the hermit. I mean, I know Usnia can save lives on a cold night. And the hermit here has a beautiful feather. Oh, beautiful feathers in the wreath that's on a snowy ground. Oh, so sweet. It's a snowy ground, and there's like 3 quartz towers on above the wreath. A wreath of Usnia lies on a bed of fresh snow. In this wreath, there's rose hips, cottonwood twigs, dandelion roots, pine cones, and crow and gull feathers are tucked inside the nest for safekeeping. There are 3 quartz crystals above the nest pointing north, while a single owl feather lies beneath. A candle is lit in the center of the offering. Offering, you guys! We're going to power up offering tomorrow. Isn't that interesting? And I just looked up and saw 9:19. All right. Freaking weirdos today. So what's the question? What part of my life is expanding? Okay, rest and stillness are good medicine, which is what I did all fucking day. Go within and listen for your own voice. Go within and listen to your own voice. Clarity, which I said I needed more of. Clarity is found in places empty of others' thoughts and ideas. So Usnia is also called old man's beard. It grows long and healthy on trees where the air is clean. And I literally just got the message, to have more fresh air in my lungs. Doesn't that just make you want to take a deep breath? Do it. Breathe with me. Ugh. Yeah, breathe with me. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Find your mountain. Ask for guidance from nature. So yeah, it's getting cold up in here, up in Pennsylvania, and it's like you best still get your ass outside. There are many gifts to be gathered in dark times. Rose hips, cottonwood, pine cones, all that. Seek understanding from the allies you encounter during your time alone. A reliable fire starter, Usnia may save a life on a cold night, just as the perfect insight can warm a dying soul. When you are ready, let wisdom glow. So yeah, what part of my life is expanding? The dying soul. My insides, it's like pretty much gotten almost extinguished. And now look how cool this is, you guys. There's a candle in the hermit. There is the cast iron furnace in the 4 of fire, and the 7 of fire too, obviously, because they're fire cards. But there is a what's that called? A fireplace. Oh my god, I just went blank, you guys. Like, yeah, my brain is shutting down. All right, so there's all this like warm fire. Interesting. That's comforting, because it is Sagittarius season. So maybe not the easiest, right? When we did tarot last week, it was just basically like, yeah, this month is going to be so fucking challenging. Good luck. Yeah, it's Sagittarius season for me. I would expect nothing else, nothing less. My God. But it's like, what part of my life is expanding? My soul. That literally was getting so small because I was in my head too much and getting like traumatized too much and tortured and rejected and betrayed. And it's like, enough of this. I will not accept this as my reality. And what's going to help that is the 4 of fire with elder. getting into my magic, going within. It's not, I can still have conversations with people, but like, and honestly, I have no one in my actual physical life that is going to have a conversation with me like about any of the weird shit that I'm into. So just go inside, go within, go with your holy helpers. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. I mean, thank God I have some online friends, you know what I'm saying? But like in my like actual real life, actually that's not true. I probably could reach out to this one lady, but we don't often. But we regularly run into each other. We don't reach out to each other because we're both hermits. But the universe will literally put us right on the sidewalk like regularly together. It's so funny. But yeah, it's okay. It's all right that it is the way it is. It's okay to like just have the hermit vibes, okay? Because you need to go inside, and then when you are ready, let wisdom glow. And that's why I was noticing all these glowing flames in these first 3 cards. So what part of my life is expanding? Your light. Your light is expanding. You do have to withdraw into sacred solitude, says Usnia. You do need to gather treasures from the darkness, sure. But guess what? What part of your life is expanding? You emerge with the light. What part of my life is expanding? The light. Wisdom, understanding, and yeah, very literally a sacred circle. All right, now to the good stuff. I'm like, Mother Mary shows up, like more expansive light and unconditional love. And I'm just excited for the 4th card. How can I have more fun? Literally, guys, I already am having fun. I have fun every friggin' day. I am fun. I am fun. I don't care if I was told on like a weekly basis throughout my entire failed marriage that I was not fun. Fuck that. I am fun. I at one point started to think I wasn't fun, but I hang out with myself all the time and we have so much fun together. So I'm just going to vouch for myself right here, right now. I am a fun girl. I am a fun girl. Now, I'm always open to having more fun, though. That's the thing. I'm just so greedy. I want more fun. Now, this has been shuffled, okay? Shuffled. So just know that, like, I did not keep the Lover's card out to, like, just slip it in. It's in the deck. I'm not staging anything, although that I want to. All right, how can I have more fun? That I know that's my answer, but I got mushrooms. Oh, that's just so funny. Because I said I'm a fun girl, and here is a fun guy. Like, literally a fun guy. Like, mushrooms are funguses. All right, surely you got that joke, right? Okay. The Tower, it is reversed. So that's pretty positive in tarot because, like, that means, like, it's not falling down right now. Okay? That's why it came in reverse. And just like I said, I don't want to claim this victimhood anymore. I don't want to claim disappointment and sadness and embarrassment and violation. Like, I get it. It all happened. But I don't have to keep on carrying those fucking bags with me. Like, that luggage can get fucked. That luggage can get lost. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, it felt good to, like, whine about it and talk about it for, like, a month or whatever. But, like, I don't know why I'm shuffling. But, like, I'm done with that story. I'm done. That luggage can get lost. So, the Tower being reversed, to me, says, yeah, like, we aren't having a tower moment, okay? We are not having a tower moment. So let's have more fun with a fun guy. Because I'm a fun girl. You guys, that is hilarious. Let's see what it says in the book, though, about mushroom. All right, so how can I have more fun? Mushroom says, let tragedy nourish the soil of rebirth. All right, so what happened to you totally sucked. Absolutely. There's no argument there. There is no argument that some of the most bastardly men have found their way into my life. They should not even be called men. Yeah, I feel bad for their moms, for the bitches they raised. Like, seriously. And that's like, no offense to bitches, but like, these are not real men. What kind of man does that? Trash. All right, so anyways, let tragedy nourish the soil of rebirth. How can you have more fun, right? Be liberated by your acceptance of profound change. My whole world did crash and burn, and then burn some more, and then just crazy. And guess what? I surrendered to it. I accepted it. Like, okay, I just rolled with it. I rolled with the punches. I have done everything truly that I should have done in a situation like that. So now understand that everything is food for growth. Understand that that liberation has launched me into profound change. And this tragedy has only nourished me to be reborn, to have a rebirthing of who I am. Truly am. Truly, truly am. The Divine Mother's love. That's who I truly am. So it's hard to understand that when you're in a bad relationship or you're freaking out because of this or that. Like, do you know what I mean? I understand now how a human can get disconnected from the knowingness within. Like, this has been like an incredible learning experience the last couple years. I mean, my whole life, of course, but like, you know, since we've been hanging out here at Ho, like over whatever 400 episodes ago, I mean, we are talking like mega learning experiences. So yeah, I love that this tree is upside down, you know? It's almost looks like it's upright, but it's on the ground. It's on the ground. There's brown and gold leaves. It's actually a decaying trunk, and it's covered in mushrooms. When the wood is touched, it gives away, crumbling to dust. Light shines through the forest and hits the log, illuminating the vibrant colors of the mushroom. So now we're back on the light. What part of my life is expanding? The light. So the more that I can be completely transparent, the more the light will shine through. The more that I can look through the eyes of love and see every motherfucker as a divine being, the light will expand. And like a mushroom you might think is ugly, but like once the light gets shining on it, it's got hues, it's got vibrant colors, it has personality, and so do people, and so does everything. So it's like if I can just keep on shining more and more light, because that is what I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am, then that is going to make everything more fun. It's going to make everything more fun. So yeah, it's like, it's a reverse tower. So it's like, listen, it's time to not focus on that destruction and upheaval and all that shit. You know, the transformation has happened, right? You've created this strong foundation now for healing. And that's what Mother Mary was saying too, with the elder and the cinnamon and the hermit and the introspection and going within. Create that strong foundation. Do your healing work. And then expand from the healing. So you don't have to always be healing. Like, did you ever ask yourself what's after healing? Like, we've just been doing so much healing because we've just been so wrecked. Well, have we actually then finally said, then what? What's after healing? It's expansion. It's expansion is after healing. So fun is after healing. Feeling your expanded wisdom now, your expanded love, your expanded awareness, your knowingness, your understanding. Like you're going to reap the rewards now of all of that transformation, of all of that upheaval. You're going to get the gifts now. You're going to get the gifts from the tragedy because you've actually been nourished from this, because you have been reborn. So yeah, everything is food for growth, says Mushroom. Use tragedy to nourish the bedrock of your soul. So all that tragedy is just nourishment, because we're going to compost it down. We're going to use it. We're going to turn it into something useful. And that's what mushrooms do. Mushrooms are decomposers. They convert material that is no longer useful into something living things can eat. They literally break down and absorb environmental contaminants. They recycle decaying materials, and they bring nutrients to the soil. And that's what you're going to do. So that's pretty fun, you guys. Let the current crisis consume the false narratives that you have created and rewrite your story. So if you want more fun, write it into the script. Write it into the story. Elder is saying, yeah, then use your magic. Have fun with it, but also use your magic for fun. Yeah. This is a dark season, you guys. You don't need to hate winter and hate Sagittarius season. It's like, look at all these cozy fires and all these cards. This is the time to craft and drink tea and light candles and make wands and have fun with our magic. Because you know, if it's like 80 degrees outside and sunshine, and we're going to be at the pool. So it's like, love the contrast that winter brings you. The Hermit is in heaven right now. Absolutely. So now is your chance to play at the game of life anew. And yes, that's another nod from Spirit that I do need to get back to the Flossie and Sade episodes on my YouTube channel, where Florence Scovel Shinn wrote a book actually called The Game of Life and How to Play It. And I was taking notes and doing a little chit chat about it. And I made it like halfway through the book, and then I quit, like I quit everything. And it's just time to get back to it. Absolutely. So mushrooms, yum, yum. They build the immune system. Okay. And you too need to allow yourself to build strength through resilience. So it's great that we got the Tower card reversed, because that means the shock, that first shock that lasted like months and months of profound change, well, that has passed. We're moving into new energy now. So let the new energy be released. Yeah, baby, I told you, I'm a fun girl. I literally attracted the fun guys. Hey, that just tickles me so much. This has been an awesome Tarot Tuesday. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I still just want to shuffle this deck. Like, I just love it, love it, love it. Thank you, Elder. Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you, Usnia. And thank you, Mushrooms. And thank you, Readings with Gem. This has been an awesome little insight into the Sagittarius season, and given me definitely something fun to focus on, working on magic, making wands, you know, understanding that there's so much potential right now to connect with ancestors and new holy guides and the divine mother energy. So I just love being encouraged and being encouraged to just let my light shine. Like, blast it, have fun with it, and really give yourself permission to move into this new energy. It's here. Like, seriously, it is here.